K2K started back like a couple of years ago, maybe about 2 or 3 years ago, downtown Fort Worth. We were actually playing at a restaurant called The Vault.
K2K was a unique experience because all three of us at the time were attending the same church, and we were all on music staff there.
We got a gig out here in Fort Worth at The Vault, and we started playing it, maybe every couple of weeks.
And we were basically kind of putting some things together, just kind of want to jam, maybe do some jazz and that sort of thing.
And it's just evolved ever since.
One of our unique styles that we play is Jospel. The word Jospel is a combination of gospel and jazz. And gospel because we're all saved brothers, we believe in God, and we know that He is the author and the finisher of our faith, and He's given this gift to us. One of the things that we all had in common was we liked jazz. So I started thinking about what is in connection with that. Well, we do jazz and we do gospel. Let's use the word Jospel spelled with a J, J-O-S-P-E-L. I like to see that actually become its own category. So you would have rock, you would have R&B, you would have soul, you would have neo-soul, and you'd have Jospel. So we're going to make that word known. Jospel, J-O-S-P-E-L.
I've been playing music for at least 15 plus years. I've been playing drums. I started out 2 years old, just playing pots and pans, just loving just to play. Got my first drum set when I was around 4 years old. Ever since then, I've loved to play. Played in church all my life. When I got around, maybe 12 or 13 years old, I was able to play for my first recording artist, Marvin Sapp, actually. And so, playing for him, and then I was able to venture out and play for other people. And I've loved doing it for many of years.
So I started playing bass guitar. As a child, there was 3 of us in our neighborhood, and we used to, this is kind of funny, we used to sit inside Gary's and Elton's garage, and back then it was Slide and Family Stone, and they were really good. And so I'd have a rake, and Gary had a broom, and Elton had a garbage can, and we put a record on, and we just pretend like we were playing that music. So finally we decided, hey, let's start a band. So US for a bass, US for a guitar, and US for drums, and that's what we did. So actually started playing about at the age of 13, and just been playing ever since, on and off.
I'm inspired by a lot of different artists. In particular, Kirk Whalum is one of my biggest inspirations. He's an extraordinary saxophone player. He's very unique, and I like that. I like that uniqueness. I'm also inspired by my religion. I mean, God is like #1. He uses me to play the instrument, and I think that's the biggest inspiration, is just letting Him use me to portray what He wants to the people to hear.
My biggest musical influence for the bass is probably Stanley Clarke. He was an incredible bass player. He came out in an era where bass players used to sit in the background and just kind of hold the groove and keep the beat going, and he became a lead instrument. And now there are several bass players that I like, but he was my biggest influence. Music is a part of me, and I like it can bring all different types of people together. Even if you don't speak the same language, when you hear music, you become one.
So we do it all.